I'm Cam.
And I'm Connor.
And we're Hunter.
And you're listening to the local music show on Frank 106.3. Woohoo!
Yeah.
You met me in the morning and you held me through the night. Now watched you while you're sleeping, towards your ticket and a flight. Now melted at your every swing and swear I felt you read my blues away. You got me all I needed and you swept me off my feet. You showed me to believe in truth, but with truth comes defeat. And you do always keep your word, but a risky tune is sung by the lovebird. To know that I could lose you when we holler and we shout. Don't say I didn't warn you when this train is headed south. It leaves a bad taste in my mouth. You met me in the morning and you held me through the night. Now watched you while you're sleeping, 'twas a ticket and a flight. Now melted at your every swing and swear I felt you read my blues away. You've always been a good boy and you hum the sweetest sound. For your American girl, you sure made it feel profound. And I love you with all my heart, but I still do fear being apart. To know that I could lose you when we holler and we shout. Don't say I didn't warn you when this train is headed south. It leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
It's Frank's local music show on Frank 106.3. You just heard the track BBB from the band Hunter, and we have them here live in studio today. Why don't we go around the table first and just introduce yourself to the listeners and tell them what you do in the band.
Woo! Can I start?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I'm Hunter, and I am the singer and harmonica player.
I'm Cam, and I play guitar.
I'm Connor, and I play the drums.
So we are here live with Hunter, and now if I'm not mistaken, didn't you guys just do kind of like a mini spring tour? Or
Yes.
Indeed.
Very much.
Tell me about that a little bit. Where was it? And
Yeah, so we went on a little tour. We did Burlington, Vermont. We did Montpelier, Vermont. We did a couple shows in Bangor, Maine. So
And
local stuff.
Plattsburgh.
And Plattsburgh, New York.
I mean, I used to live in Burlington. I wouldn't really call that local. You guys are spreading out.
Yeah.
Local as opposed to
It's local.
nationwide.
Yeah, we usually do national tours.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
So what's that going to be in the summer?
Yeah, actually, we're leaving for a national tour July 11th. And
Wow.
It's like 35 days or something.
Holy.
It's
Yeah.
a big tour.
Wow.
And I finally get to see the West Coast.
Yay.
You've
In the
never been to
summer.
the West Coast?
No, last time we did the Midwest, so.
Oh, the
And some of the
Midwest. Now,
South.
how are the people in the Mid? Are they receptive compared to like the Northeast?
They're really polite. I feel, well, in some Midwest, like in Minnesota, people were so polite to us, and like Wisconsin, people were polite, and Michigan, it was weird how polite people were in a lot of those areas.
But Hunter, you've got kind of a funny look on your face, like you don't necessarily believe what he's saying.
Well, I had different interactions there.
Let's hear about it. I want to hear about it.
I don't want to talk.
Come on, just give me a little,
Talking smack.
quick little anecdote, just something.
I mean, in some areas, there's just like kind of a lot of like angry
I
trucker
think
folks.
people
Ah.
people just didn't really like the braids that I had at the time.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got you now. Okay.
We kind of looked like outsiders.
Yeah.
Good thing we were only there for one day.
And we were all like really dirty
Gone
too.
in and out.
So,
Yeah.
so this new tour that you're putting together, 35 days, you said.
Something like that, yeah.
Where are you going to be during this?
It's mostly, a lot of the route is the same as the last tour. Like, it's going to take us through the Great Lakes region, and then after Minnesota, we're going to drive straight through, like, North Dakota and Montana, and we're going to hit the West
God.
Coast, so.
That's a little bit insane. So wait, do you have gigs in those states like Montana? And
Yep.
You do?
We have a show in Bozeman, Montana, which I didn't know was a place until about 2 weeks ago.
Who's your manager? Like, who does all the booking for you guys?
Well,
We kind of both, me and the singer share
Yeah,
the booking.
Connor and I.
Yeah, she does a lot of the local stuff. stuff, and I do a lot of tour stuff.
Wow. Now, do you guys have you reached out, try to get like a sponsor, anything like that? Like, how are you financing this?
I've been reaching out for sponsors lately. We just started touring last year, and we just finished our third tour in 1 year. But like, it is still a new thing to us. So I started contacting them now for the July tour. But financing this, like, I'm the accountant of the band, so like I have a set amount aside to make sure it all works out.
What she's trying to say is that we sell all of our clothes on eBay and stuff before the tours.
Do you guys sell a lot of merch at the shows and stuff like that?
We do.
Really? Did you?
Yeah.
Do you have a ballpark number since you started as a band?
Yeah, because we started with 1,000 CDs, right?
And we have like
We have 60 something, or no, we have like 100 left.
a little more.
Wow.
We have like almost 200 left, something like that.
Probably 800 CDs.
Wow, that's not too shabby. I mean,
not
it's
bad,
pretty
yeah.
good. Do you
Not
guys
bad at
have
all.
other merch like shirts or stuff like that too?
Not really.
Well, no, we do have shirts, but they're only available online.
Ah, okay.
So
we're here in studio with Hunter, and they're actually working on a new disc, and I don't know anything about this. I want to hear about this. So you guys are in the process now. So I'm assuming you've got the raw tracks laid down, or not quite?
Well, some of them are like more finished than the others, but like we're still in the middle of mixing and stuff like that, which he usually takes care of, Connor.
Oh, you don't send it off to hire an engineer?
No,
You
we
do it
kind
yourselves?
of run our own little studio in Nashua. We have like some pretty nice high-end gear there, so we can record most of the stuff on our own.
We recorded our first CD ourselves.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
self-produced.
Okay, so this is your second?
That's the first.
Oh,
That's
so this is the first one, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the second one is coming out. The first one, it's a self-titled CD, just called Hunter. And if people want to check you out online, where can they find you?
Yeah, Facebook, Bandcamp, Reverb, and you can find the album anywhere, Spotify, iTunes. Bandcamp is probably the easiest, and it comes with the artwork and everything, so I'd recommend that.
So you can purchase it, or just get it, listen to
digital
it.
copy.
Yep,
or-
yep.
Yeah.
You're able to listen to it without buying it.
Now, I'm assuming there's going to be some listeners out there right now who've never heard you guys. If you were to describe your sound to somebody that's never heard you, what would you say?
Fun.
Fine. Yeah, it's
But
not-
there's no period there.
yeah, but that's just a one-word answer. I need like a description.
I
Took
think
me 3 years to come up with that
somebody
word.
at a show described us as a mix between The Clash and Bob Dylan.
Oh,
It's not
really?
bad.
Yeah, I think
Or
someone.
no, it was like Sex Pistols
Or
and
the
Bob Dylan.
Sex Pistols and
Yeah.
Bob Dylan, something like that. I'll let them decide
Yeah.
whether or not that's true.
Kind of
Yeah.
Alanis
Little-
Morissette meets
Ooh.
King Crimson.
I like how we're just
meets
throwing out
Slayer.
names now. A little Slayer in there.
Slayer. Oh man, really?
Nah, we're weird, but it's fun. It's good.
It's very avant-garde.
Well, I personally like the song called Que Sera Sera, and we're going to play that at the end of the show tonight. Coming up, we're going to have a couple of live tunes in studio from Hunter, and the first one's called Anchor, and then Great Lengths. So both these tunes going to be on the. Is it going to be an EP, a full length?
It's going to be a
length.
full length.
Yep.
Full length CD, okay.
Yes.
And so obviously, when you're recording a full length CD, you probably have more music than you can
Yeah.
include on the CD. Talk about your process. How are you narrowing this down? And
We usually all just fight about it. If we have personal connections
It's a lot
to
of fighting.
songs, I'm like, it's going on the album and that's it.
There's a lot of compromise that has to be made
Yeah.
when making a CD.
We got better
Yeah.
at compromising, but
Oh.
it's for the good of like how cohesive the CD ends up being. So we all sort of.
We also sort of audition the songs live. Like we'll start playing them and auditioning them and seem like that.
so you see
fits
what kind of
well
a
together.
reaction you get from the crowd?
Yeah.
Well, that, but also how it feels on our end.
Yeah.
Like if
Oh.
it feels weird, we're not going to put on a CD to like not want to play live.
What's the songwriting process among you guys? How does that go down? Every band's got a different process. I mean, someone might bring like a riff, and then you start from that, or maybe some bands you start with lyrics, and then you can build around that. But tell the listeners how you guys do it.
I think it varies a lot.
I
Every
think
song
we do
is
all
different.
three of those things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
depending
Every
on the
song is 100% different.
Sometimes it starts with me and Connor just jamming a guitar and drum like instrumental thing, and then she'll bring in vocals. And one of the songs on it is actually just like almost completely written instrumentally, and then vocals were added.
yeah.
Oh.
And we
it's
all play
interesting.
guitar, so like we all kind of write songs,
Like
and then
Great Lengths, the one that we're gonna play. Like I came and showed them. I like had that song completely written, and then they helped me with harmonies and like. But it's all different.
I'm curious. This is kind of offbeat, but how old are you guys?
24.
I'm 23.
I just turned 22.
Wow. Have you guys like gone to any kind of schooling at Berkeley or anything, or anything like this?
No, we're all. or two of us are dropouts. One of
me
us
and
is a
Connor
graduate.
had like music theory in high school, and I
Right,
had some in
right.
college for a year.
Yeah.
And but other than that, we just like self-taught.
I've never taken any many musical things, but I did just graduate school for business administration.
Really? Oh, well, that makes sense now. How you're kind of the band's business manager. So.
Money, money, money.
Nice. So we're here with Hunter in studio. They're from the Nashua area. What's the next gig that people can find you out at locally?
I believe the 16th of June at Thirsty First in Lowell.
Thirsty First?
It's a fun bar. Yeah.
Where is that?
Previously known as the Ward 8.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's near
okay.
the Dunkin' Donuts.
Right
downtown.
in the middle of that street. Just if you blink, you'll miss it.
I'm so sad that the back page closed in Lowell. I
Yeah,
love
we
that
had
little
fun
place.
playing
Yeah.
there.
Oh, you guys played there?
Yeah.
Oh, man. it
Short
was just,
ceiling.
I love how it's just so no frills, just all about the music. And there was great blues in there
Yeah.
and everything. Oh,
Very
man.
like loungy. Very like
Yeah.
underground.
People would like
Literally.
dance on chairs
Well,
and stuff.
I heard it may come back, but
Under new ownership, I heard. Yeah.
right
Yeah.
under new ownership. Yeah. So the gig. I'm sorry. So it's
What gig?
the Thirsty First in Lowell. What's the date of that gig?
June 16th.
Is that a Friday, Saturday? Is that next
I
Saturday?
think that's a Friday.
Okay, so we get the date in Lowell, the Thirsty First, next Friday, the 16th. And is that the last one or anything else?
We have one more
The
after
next
that,
one
I
is
think.
the week after, the 24th, and it's a Tree Street block party in Nashua, like right near our studio, actually. Like we're in downtown Nashua, so
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
it's like
It's at a
cool
local
spot.
park, and we're playing like a really long set for the event. We're playing 1 to 5, I believe.
What park is it? Because I've seen a.
It's at
Is it like Greeley Park? or-
Los Amigos
Greeley
Park.
Park's fun, but this one's like a little further north.
Yeah.
This one's like closer to downtown.
Yep. Okay, so I think at this point we'll just kind of we'll take a break. We'll hear some live music from Hunter, and then we'll come back and chat a little more, and then wrap it up. So we're here in studio with Hunter, and right now we're gonna hear the track called Anchor, brand new music from Hunter on Frank's Local Music Show.
I was waiting for you to get home, and I was waiting to tell you I miss you, and I'm sorry. I always thought of you in the dark, strung out from the thoughts that we had sparked, spinning and falling and laughing to the ground. I wish you'd come back, back, back around. I refuse to sing. I refuse to sing. She swam to me and begged me not to go. Whoa, oh, oh. We loved the sea, but I had to stay afloat. She always cursed and yelled at me in bubbles. I rolled in the sand and lost it all her trouble. I refuse to sing. I refuse to sing.
Nice.
My lips drip red, white, and blue. My baby doll eyes cry out for you. And I'll keep my hair cut clean to one straight length, if you know what I mean. Yes, I know what I mean. My eyes tell of many nights, night crawling streets and starting fights. Lost in my thoughts, but not on the map. Tanqueray always shows me the way. He knows just what to say. And I punch the plane right off the wall. And I, for one, will not be held responsible. My hair waves like a big brave flag. Veins so sweet they bleed grenadine. And for the record, I like the crappy tattoo that I did by myself on my left ankle. I read of you in a book I stole. You put me so high on this pedestal, but I was never afraid of heights. For that matter, I'm the sole proprietor, and it's just business. And I punch the pain right off the wall. And I, for one, will not be held responsible for you. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
That track was called Great Legs from Hunter, a new track from Hunter. And before that, we heard the song called Anchor. It's from an upcoming release from Hunter, and they join us here in the Frank Studios. So this new release, do you guys have a working title, or when do you expect it to be out?
Well, think of the title the day before.
Really? For real?
That's what we did on the last album, and it worked out just fine.
We wait to release the date when
Until it's done.
we're going to be releasing like a behind the scenes documentary of the making of the album, because a lot of people haven't seen what we do when we actually record it ourselves and the process, so we've been filming it.
Are you gonna do you guys have a YouTube channel? Or?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That is, man, that's so awesome. Do you guys do Facebook Live during shows and stuff? Nice. Utilizing social media.
Yeah.
What's the ultimate goal for Hunter? That's what I want to know.
Money.
The ultimate goal. Well, you want to rule the world?
Lots
just
of
take it over?
Chipotle.
Yeah, to
No, just to like make music. It's pretty much the last good thing.
to only have to do music.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's all I
your
want.
goal is to be able to support yourself with music.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
And I'm assuming you can't quite do that now.
Getting there.
Getting there.
You guys all get full-time jobs?
Part-time.
No?
Yeah.
Well, I just got out of school.
Oh,
It's
true,
full-time.
true.
Yeah, me and Cam have like day jobs. Actually, we both have 2 day jobs. So
Someday I'll quit my day job.
They take
Yeah.
care of me.
Yep.
I don't really.
Now
work
I'm
yet.
starting to wonder, you guys are pretty young, but what were the musical paths that you were taking before Hunter? Like, what kind of bands were you in? And part 2 of that question is I want to know the most memorable gig that you've each played.
I guess we should start over on that side of the table.
Probably because mine's shorter. Most of my experience, I've never been in a band before.
You did theater though.
I did theater. Yeah, I was a rug one time in Beauty and the Beast.
I lay on the ground the whole time.
I'm serious.
Well, actually, that's impressive. I can't believe you've never sang in a band before. For real. Like, I mean,
no, it's terrifying.
We kind of forced her into it. She was.
You didn't.
I mean, she's
scared
been
at
singing
first.
for a while, but not with. Like,
No,
a full band.
but
Yeah.
the thing is, like, my mom built me a studio in the basement of my house, so I would just, like, be a hermit down there for a couple of years watching YouTube how to play guitar. And then he already played, so then we started playing together. And then we met him, and then I was like, hey, what if we make some money
Join
off of this?
forces.
and so what was your most memorable gig?
Definitely not being the rug, but that was an important thing. Well, it would have to be in this band then.
Earthfest?
Oh yeah.
Oh, Earthfest.
Really? You guys played
played
92.9 Earthfest?
Yeah, and we met Guster and New Politic.
Yeah.
I've been
Chilling
listening
with
to
the
them.
band.
I grew up on them. My mom really liked Guster when I was little.
We
So
actually-
to play with them, I was like, Mom, guess what?
I was a rug in their living room.
Interesting. So what about you, Cam? What was your musical path?
Me and Hunter have been playing a lot of open mics since like 2010.
Okay.
So that was like our development. And then me and Connor were playing open mics. since,
So
like,
you've
20
never really been officially like in a band either.
You-
with,
was.
with Connor,
Me
yeah.
and Cam used to be in a band back in the day, back when we were in high school, and it was kind of just like I was
Thrown
still the
together.
drummer and he was the singer, and we kind of just like jammed
Played out
and stuff. We
occasionally
played
and
out
stuff.
here and there. We were in a like jazz class together, which I don't know.
It's how we learned
spent a lot of
some
time
things.
playing in there. Yeah.
Right.
So we worked together for a while, and then we joined forces with. I was like playing with both of them separately,
Yeah.
but then we brought it all together.
Brought them together.
So wait, what's
So
the most memorable?
I'd probably say Earthfest or Ribfest. Like Ribfest was like,
Well, they have the huge crowds.
yeah,
Yeah.
The second Ribfest was like,
They were both so good, but like very different,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Earthfest was like big time, sort of like in the city, and Ribfest
With
was,
national artists on the
Yeah.
bill.
And we hadn't
I
even
mean,
like been a band for like a year at that point. We
yeah,
were just
because
like
we won
thrown up on this.
We won the competition to play that, so it was sort of like we got thrown up there, and it was a lucky little time. So I mean, I think Earthfest would still be mine too.
I think
yeah.
so, just because that, like, we went against like bands that had been doing it for a while.
Yeah.
We were like, for the hell
And
of
it was like
let's do
unanimous.
it.
They're just like Hunter is the winner, and like okay, cool.
It was more like a turning point. That's why
Yeah.
I was like, wow, we can actually do this.
Did you guys ever play live at Frank's Place? Do you know what that was?
Yeah, we played a couple times.
Did you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we did it once at that place
The
in
Tupelo
Manchester.
or
It
Strange
was right
Brew?
after,
Brew,
yeah, it
yeah.
was Strange Brews.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that
After
was
they
just
changed.
once, yeah.
Well, they are talking about firing it up again, so I'm going to need some bands once that starts up again.
Hey.
So.
You know where to find
If only
me.
you had
That's
some
right.
bands in the studio right now.
And we've yet to hear one final musical path and your most memorable gig.
I feel like it's kind of the same path that Cam just mentioned. I used to make music on my own too a lot, and I made like spooky music.
Spooky metal.
I played all the instruments, and it was kind of weird music.
What do you mean, like Mothers of Invention or something? Like,
No, it was like
Kind of grungy.
grungy, dark
Angsty.
stuff, like very angsty music.
But it was really good, actually. I
don't know if I'd say it's really good, but it was okay.
No, I think it was better than you're making it sound.
And it's funny
Yeah.
that all three of us started like writing and recording in our own basement.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
songs were
So we all have our own little laptop
Like
recordings.
our style now is like the natural conclusion of all of our influences, like actually coming together in a good way.
Yeah.
Before that, it was kind of like
They're all, like,
they were all
disjointed.
okay, but they weren't like complete.
Although
Right.
maybe we can sell our like laptop files someday.
Yeah,
Maybe. Yeah.
Still got them.
Or
no,
release
and you guys have a good little like timeline, like a little kind of diary
Yeah.
of your evolution, man. It's like
Joined forces one day. The world needed them.
Sounds like Lord of the Rings or something over there.
Pretty much.
So we're here in studio with Hunter, and we're gonna be wrapping it up kind of soon. We're gonna hear another tune off their initial CD. What's so funny over there?
I'm always laughing at everyone in the
Gesturing at each
band.
other.
So their first full-length CD is out. It's called Hunter, and the tune that I'm going to play, you have heard it before because I've played it many times on the local music show, and that is called Que Sera Sera. I want to know What's the inspiration behind that song?
Well, the power went out that day at the studio, and Connor and I were like sitting there, and I was like, I heard that phrase, I think, in school, and I was like, really liked what it meant, like what will be, and I thought about it for a while, and I was like, I definitely want to like work off of that. So we took up like the guitar and figured
we didn't
something
have
out.
electricity.
It happened
so it was all
really
acoustic.
quickly. It happened in like a half hour. That song was written.
Those are often
Nice,
the best ones.
Yeah, it was natural.
Isn't track 1, isn't that kind of like what you guys selected to be like your lead single?
It sort of happened.
It's such a
that way.
long name. Wait, it's Smooth Seas, Never Made for a Skilled Sailor.
Correct.
Yeah.
It seems to be one that everyone just like, the mermaid song, play the mermaid song. So it's
Like,
sort of,
I
I'm
guess
picked
like,
itself up.
come on.
But we just do really like playing it. I'm glad that's one that people
Yeah,
like a
people
lot.
kind of made that like our single.
But it's definitely
okay.
It's
so
I
we
like
just
playing it too.
did it because they liked it. Yeah, I like all
It's
of
a really
them.
fun song.
Yeah.
Want to just mention Hunter's local show coming up next Friday in Lowell at the Thirsty First. And anyone else on that bill?
Nope.
I don't think so.
Really?
It's an all night.
Is it a small place? Or?
It's really
Yeah.
small, but like
They don't really have multiple band shows
Yeah.
there. They just kind of
more of like
no,
a
they
pub.
do.
It's-
I think, but
So we're with Hunter, and we're going to wrap it up. We're going to hear Que Sera Sera. But before we go, I want to allow you guys to give any final shout-outs or anything that you want to say to anybody out there.
I feel like we definitely have to do a shout out for our bass player who's not here right now, Andre. So
yes.
hi, Andre.
Hi, Andre.
He'll be joining you for the tour.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's just busy today.
So for shout outs, I definitely want to say we are Hunter. You can find us at facebook.com/HunterBandOfficial. HunterBandOfficial on Instagram, Twitter. If you search that, you'll pretty much find us anywhere. Get connected. See us at our last 2 shows before we leave for tour. And get this album while you can before the other one's released. Cam, do you have anything you want to say?
Hi, Mom.
Nope. All right. Well,
No significant others, guys?
The
just
band
each
is
other.
ours.
I'm married to the
That sounds a
music.
little incestuous, man. I don't know.
It is.
Well, let's do a shout out for our new friend Harry Hawkins. Thanks
Yeah.
for having us.
Thanks for having
You're very
us.
welcome, and I can't wait to get you guys back in here. And like I said, maybe when we fire up live at Frank's place again, we can do it. So you've been listening to Hunter out of the Nashua area, and they are coming to a venue near you and heading off on tour. So we wish them luck, and be safe out there and come back. Enjoy the West Coast, Hunter. You're gonna love it.
I'm excited.
Montana, I've never been, or
That'll be nice too. A lot of mountains.
So without further ado, this is Que Sera Sera from Hunter's self-titled CD. It's Frank's local music show on Frank 106.3.
I guess I've turned cold naturally. Please don't take it personally. I'm working on it, baby. Ooh. I don't know much, but I can assure you I am just like a diamond in the rough. What will be, so I'll let it be. Like case it up, case it up, case it up, sit up, case it up, case it up, case it up, sit up. Maybe I'll stop trying to control. I will purify my soul. I'll have to let it roll in order to let it in, let you in.